It feels like it's been a minute since we had some WizKids minis to open. This set is Underdark Expeditions. Now, as far as things go, it's a fairly standard set of WizKids booster box minis, but there are a couple of things that make them stand out. First of all, some of them have glow-in-the-dark pieces. They're introducing something they call Dungeon Glow, without a W. You need to charge them up under a UV light if you have one, or just the sun, which is what I'll be doing, and then they will theoretically have a nice glow for you on the table. We'll see how they work in a few minutes. This set has 44 minis all in all, pretty standard. The minis top out at the size of large. There's no huge minis as far as I know, but sometimes they sneak some in, so we'll find out. And one thing that did jump out to me is that this set has a lower MSRP than some of the booster sets we've had recently. A booster box is $20 instead of $25, at least according to the paperwork I was given. That means that you should be able to find a booster for about 15 to 17 bucks out in the wild. We haven't done a giveaway in a while, so let's do one here. To win a booster box of Underdark Expeditions, just be a subscriber and leave me a comment down below letting me know which mini is your favorite and why. This is open to US residents only because of pesky giveaway laws. Now, I'm just getting back from Final 3 Con in Washington, D.C., where I ran some Clock Tower themed D&D one-shots. I had an amazing time, met up with some great friends, some of the people I have never met in person before. It was great, but I did come back with con crud, which is why my voice might sound a little bit different, and I'm running a little bit of a fever, and I threw up my back. So forgive me if I'm not 100% today as we open these up, but I'll do my best. But with thanks to WizKids for sending them to me, let's take a look at Underdark Expeditions. Humblewood Beyond the Canopy is finally here. This standalone 5e sequel to Humblewood takes us on a new epic campaign that brings our heroes beyond the wood to save the entire continent from an undead artificer trying to bring about a new ice age. It also brings us 6 new playable animal races and a new class, the Gadgeteer, who harnesses various power sources and inventions to get your party out of trouble. Join the most exciting third-party 5e project of the year right now over on Kickstarter using our links in the corner or in the doohickey down below. Humblewood Beyond the Canopy on Kickstarter now. Alright, let's start off with our usual unboxing. Alright, let's see. Oops. There we go, Digby. Let's see, which of these is the heaviest? Ooh, I think it's this one. We're going to do this one last. And I'm going to move some of these off to the side here. And let's jump in. Alright, so I'm expecting some classic Underdark monsters in this set. We'll put one of these boxes here to remind us what we're looking at. And, ooh, what are we starting off with here? A Barghest. Yeah, sharp teeth. You can see inside the mouth. Pretty nicely done. Yeah, not bad at all for a little Barghest. And look at some of our little ones. That's a Flumph for sure. Now I don't know what to look for this dungeon glow thing. Now some of that paint on the bottom looks like, or maybe the eyes they might glow in the dark, or maybe it's the top. I think something here has that dungeon glow on it. So we're gonna put these out in the sunlight here. Oh gosh, it's almost sunset now, so we may have to do it a little bit later, but we'll do it before the video comes out, so we'll show them off at the end. Does that glow in the dark? See, that's the whole thing. I'm not gonna be sure what's glowing in the dark. This is a Magma Mephit. It's cute. I haven't seen a Mephit that was translucent like this one, but it's a cute one. And finally, we have, what's that, Mud Mephit? A Gray Ooze. That's a good ooze. I haven't seen an ooze quite like that one. It's kind of showing off its bicep there a little bit, which is kind of cute. I like that. That's pretty cute. I don't know which of those is going to glow in the dark. I don't think the Barghest or the ooze are going to glow, but, you know, we'll find out. Next up, we have the Hook Horror, I think. Yeah, got a nice 24B Hook Horror, so I guess there's a variety of these. Yeah, that's good. Nice dynamic pose. Pretty nice little paint job. There's a little transition there from the dark purple to the more pinkish color on the arms. Not bad. Could use a little bit more of a wash on it possibly, but not bad. This, oh, that's cool. That's a little Myconid Adult. Oh, I figured we hadn't any Myconid minis in a while. That's nice. I like that one. And I'm curious. Well, let's see. I'll talk about that in a second. Let's see. We've got a Piercer. I haven't seen one of these. I don't know if we've ever had a Piercer mini. I am curious to see if these match up the art in the new Monster Manual. I think that we're going to see more of those in the next set, which is Monster Manual Collection 1. So these might still be for the 2014 Monster Manual as opposed to the new 2025 one. That's a rat. It's a giant rat, number 12. Don't know if any of these will glow, but they are pretty cool looking. I like it. Standard creatures that you can use in any adventure, particularly in the Underdark, I suppose. Oh, there's a nice... Is that... It's not quite a beholder. What is it? That is a... Oh, just a straight-up beholder. Interesting. I thought it might be like an undead one, but based on the color. That is a very interesting beholder. 40A of 40, so this is our top showcase mini of the set. The eyes look like they might glow in the dark. There's a nice like covering on that eye, which I've never seen before. That's an interesting beholder. What else do we have? Capstone mini. That's what I used to call them. Capstone mini, number 40. Ooh, this is a centipede. A giant centipede. That's gross. The less said about that one, the better. Gross. I like it, but it's gross. Don't want to fight it. And... Oh, we haven't had one of these in a while either. A little salamander. A little... No, Firenewt Warrior. That's cute. I like it. That's a pretty good one. A little Firenewt. And finally, we're getting classic creatures. We're also getting some that we just haven't had in a while. Oh, that's a little fire snake. Very nice. Got some theming going on in this set. I like it. Move on to this set. There's a lot of creepy crawlies. Good night. What is this? Oh, it's a Carrion Crawler. Sure it is. Yeah, that's a Carrion Crawler. Oh, man. If you have players who don't like the creepy crawlies, this might not be the set for them. But it's pretty cool. All right. Ooh, here's a little one. What is this? Yeah, it's a little gazer. That's a nicely detailed little gazer. You can see the little individual teeth, little eye slits. It's got a little X where the major eye should be. That's one of the nicer little gazer minis I've ever seen. Actually painted pretty well. I like it. And, oh, I don't know what that is. Oh, the blood on it's gross. It's a Babua. Little fiend, I think. Oh, man, the blood on that's crazy. I've not seen that effect before. Very cool. Right, that's interesting. And finally, another creepy crawly. That's another centipede. Because, yeah, of course, that would be the one that I would get duplicates of, is the Giant Centipede. Moving on. Trying to keep my voice. Trying to finish this video before I lose my voice. Okay, so no insert on this one. Instead, we just get a giant bat. Yeah. That's a giant bat. That's pretty good. You can see the difference in the texture between the body and the wings. You can only see like little veins in the wings in a couple places. But the eyes can stand out a little bit more. There's a little bit of a black on the eyes. But yeah, that's nice. All right. This one's pretty heavy too. That's a goat. A Deep Rothé. I don't know that creature. It's cool though. Goat-like creature. I'm gonna look that one up. That's new to me. I think we have another fire snake here. Oops. There we go. Yep, a little fire snake, number 9. And finally, in this box. Ooh. Oh, it's an Alhoon. Yeah, we do. Oh, I like that. That's a good one. 28 of 40. So not a rare. That's a cool Alhoon. Very nice. All right. 3 boxes left. All right. My voice. What's going on here? It's a troll. Venom Troll. Oh, he's leaking venom out of his feet. I don't know if you can see that in the video up there, but to the side. But yeah, he's leaking venom. Oh, that's gross. He's even got venom like leaking out of his mouth and his stomach. Oh, he's got like a little incision in his stomach where venom's coming out. All right, I like the troll. You know, I like my trolls, so that's a good one. Let's see. There's a Xorn. Straight up Xorn. Nice. We have some Xorn stuff for you coming up in our next Kobold plushie Kickstarter. More on that pretty soon. Our little one here. Yeah, that's a cool one. Little choker. Again, the smaller minis are painted better than they used to be. You know, there's not much going on here. The mouth and the hand, you can kind of see the little extra paint on. But yeah, there's a nice little pose on that choker too. They get better at the smaller, tiny minis. And finally, we have a Quaggoth. Yeah, again, that's a nice one. Nice pose, decent paint job. Not bad, not bad. Okay, 2 left, including my heavy one. This one's a lighter one. This might be the lightest one. Let's see. Nice. It's an Umber Hulk. I do like the Umber Hulks. I feel like they've been underrepresented lately. Haven't had one in quite a while. Good stories on those. Very interesting. Ooh, what do I see here? Is that just a... What? Wait, what is this? It's just a shadow. That almost looks like a character out of Spirited Away or something. That's weird. Very interesting. It's a little bit translucent. Very slightly, maybe? Yeah. I've forgotten that some of these are supposed to glow, and I have no idea which parts of these glow now. Does a shadow glow in some way? We're gonna have to plug them in and find out. There's a little Myconid Sprout. It's also cute. Do you like that? The best part of some of those Underdark adventures is when you inevitably find the Myconid colonies. Next up, a Darkmantle. Sure, yeah, a good one. All spread out, dropping on your head from up above. I like it. All right, and our last one with the heaviest mini in the set, at least I think. I'm so curious. Is it another shambling mound? We've gotten a lot of those lately. That's not a shambling mound. Yeah, it's a Gas Spore. It goes pretty well here with our Beholder as well. You can, when they're coming in from a distance, it's hard to tell if it's a Gas Spore or a Beholder, and that's a good one. You can tell this is the part that glows in the dark. That's classic glow in the dark color. That's a very, very cool one. I like that a lot. Number 22. Super cool. And, yep, we have another repeat of the Deep Rothé. Rothé, it's got an accent on the E. And a Nabassu. Goes well with our giant bat. I like it. Their epic encounter set that we got recently that had the giant bat encounter. Those would work well together with that. And finally, our last little creepy crawler, we got a Cave Fisher, number 30. So gross. I don't want to go in the Underdark. I really don't. All right, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to take these outside, let them charge up, and then we're going to kind of take a look and see kind of how they glow, which ones do, and how it looks. And I've let them charge for a while, so we're going to go take a look. So the glow here is about what you'd expect. It's subtle, and unless you're playing in a pitch black room for some reason, you probably won't notice it. But oh my god, when I photograph it, the glow comes alive like you wouldn't believe. These minis do not glow like this in person unless you are looking at them through a camera. But I wanted to share them with you because I think they look really cool. For almost all of us, the glow is just going to be a bit of a novelty, but you know, it didn't really add to the price, so I think it's kind of cool. Alright, Underdark Expeditions is expected in May 2025. A booster box has an MSRP of $20, and a booster brick is coming in at about $160. Let me know what you think about them in the comment section down below, and don't forget to subscribe here to also enter for a chance to win a free booster box. Whew. Our last giveaway was for Vecna Eve of Ruin, and the winner there was, drumroll please, Mike DC360. Congratulations, Mike. Please email me at theo@gallantgoblin.com to claim your booster box. And thank you again to WizKids for sending this brick along to review, and thank you to Hit Point Press for the continued support. Be sure to check out their Humblewood Beyond the Canopy Kickstarter going on now. Less than a week to go. They've unlocked some great stretch goals so far, including a soundtrack, free VTT keys for Alchemy and Shard, more minis and maps, and as I'm filming this, they're on the verge of unlocking a Roll20 version and an NPC supplement. Plus, there's a cool coloring book that I really want. Go check them out now. Humblewood is awesome. And that is it for me today, in more ways than one. We are aiming to knock out as many full set reviews during the summer as we can. Real life caught up to us lately with work and sick kitties and conventions. But we are still here, mostly, 50%. But for now, please stay safe, have fun, love each other, and I will see you next time at the Gallant Goblin.